Kamen Rider Ghost is quite notorious in the Kamen Rider franchise for being, let's just say, not good compared to the other releases, with many people pointing out to the inconsistent storytelling, pacing issues, and underdeveloped characters as significant flaws that detract from its potential. While the series aims to delve deep into existential themes, it often struggles to maintain narrative cohesion, leaving some viewers feeling disconnected from the story. However, despite these flaws, it did give us some pretty good suits. Like, you gotta admit, some of the suits of Kamen Rider Ghost is pretty fabulous. Like, have you seen Specter? Like, everything looks good in black and blue. Anyhow, let's not get sidetracked here. With the series end, we will still see the Kamen Rider Ghost suit appear in later seasons of Kamen Rider, usually retooled and reused to make a new suit. And that's what we're going to be going over in this video, every single new Kamen Rider suit that reuses/retools the Kamen Rider Ghost Base suit. In the first Kamen Rider we see reusing the Ghost Base suit is in Kamen Rider Go, with it being reused for two future riders, Kamen Rider Shinobi and Kamen Rider Quiz. Alright, let's get the small fry out of here first. Kamen Rider Quiz only reuses the Kamen Rider Ghost helmet and nothing else. Kamen Rider Shinobi, on the other hand, reuses the entire base suit of Kamen Rider Ghost with the exception of the shoulder pads and the helmet, as they are from a ride player. Off topic, but I'm quite surprised it took them 3 years to reuse like a suit from Kamen Rider Ghost. I thought they would have reused it in either Build or X8, but apparently not. And that's where we get into our next reuse, which is in Kamen Rider Saber, which is quite funny if you think about it, as both Kamen Rider Ghost and Kamen Rider Saber is written by the same writer. Anyhow, the first Kamen Rider suit to reuse the Kamen Rider Ghost base mold would be Kamen Rider Falchion, with most of his suit just being from the Kamen Rider Ghost base mold, with some new and old parts added to it, with the right shoulder pad being from Kamen Rider Build's Taka half body just put on the left shoulder and given a new helmet and a new right shoulder pad. This next suit only reuses one piece from the Kamen Rider Ghost suit, and that is Kamen Rider Saber's Legend Rider form of Ghost, and this will also reuse the Darwin Damashi's parka. And out of all the suits to reuse the Ghost base mold, this one makes the most sense as it's literally a Legend Rider form of Ghost. There's no other suits on this list besides one other that I'm going to get into real soon that relates back to Ghost in any other way. And by real soon, I mean right now. The next one we're going to be talking about is Kanon Specter, which appeared in Kamen Rider Specter x Kamen Rider Blades. So I thought it would be nice just to put it in the section with Kamen Rider Saber suits. This one's kind of a cheat. I don't know if I should place it on this list or not, but it reuses the base mold, so I might as well just put it on here. And it just reuses the Kamen Rider base suit with the Mugen parka just put on over it and the Specter helmet. This form is only exclusive to this special. We will never see this suit ever again, and I will get into that later on. The next suit is Kamen Rider Saber's superhero Senki form, which would be retooled from Kamen Rider Ghost's Tokon Boost Damashi, as can be seen by the molded on flames on the arms and legs, letting us know that it is from Tokon Boost. The helmet is a repainted version of Dragnetic Knights' helmet, with it having a new chest piece and shoulder pads, while the entire suit is repainted into the color scheme of Zenkaiger. The last Kamen Rider Saber suit to reuse the Kamen Rider Ghost base mode is Kamen Rider Falchion Amazing Siren, which is just, Falchion's base suit repainted into a white color scheme, but it still counts. Now we're moving on to Kamen Rider Revise, with the next suit to use the base mold of Kamen Rider Ghost is Kamen Rider Aguilera of all people, and she will also be the reason why Kanon Specter never made a reappearance in any other media such as Kamen Rider Jean and Kamen Rider Aguilera with Girls Remix, as the lower arms and legs will be retooled for Kamen Rider Aguilera. It will also be the same case for Kamen Rider Dark Aguilera, which is just a monochrome repaint of the original Kamen Rider Aguilera suit. We won't see the Ghost base mold until Kamen Rider Gotchard, and funnily enough, not for a Kamen Rider Ghost Legend Rider form, but instead for the Exceed Mighty and Cyclone Tataba suits. And it will just basically reuse the gauntlets, nothing special. Though those Legend Rider forms do have some nice reuses. For example, Gotchard Exceed Mighty's left shoulder pad is repainted from the Fai's armor in Kamen Rider Go, while the Gotchard Cyclone Tataba shoulders are retooled from a final form actually, which is from Kamen Rider Woze's Ginga Finally. And this one seems kinda unnecessary. I don't see why Toei had to butcher a final form for this Legend Rider form. It seems unnecessary at best. A bonus reuse is Kamen Rider Gotchard's Mars Phoenix. Though not reusing the Ghost base mode, it is reusing something from Kamen Rider Ghost, and that is the Newton gloves from Kamen Rider Ghost's Newton Damashi. And with those two final Legend Rider forms, we have basically completed this entire list of every single suit that reuses the Kamen Rider Ghost Base mold. And I'm kinda shocked as most of them were from Kamen Rider Saber of all places, and not really anything else to be honest. Like 5 of them were from Kamen Rider Saber. I expected a lot more to be honest, especially from like Kamen Rider ZO. I thought they would have like done a lot more with the Ghost mold, besides having it for 2 featured riders. And the other thing that's really interesting is every time they reused the Kamen Rider Ghost Base mold, it was for entirely different things besides the Ghost Legend Rider form and Kanon Specter. Other than that, it was for like different characters, unlike the Arc 1 suit that we previously talked about, which shares the base theme of Arc, Malice. Well, these ones are just different and unique in their own ways, which is really nice to see. And if you think I missed one, just leave a comment below telling which suit I missed and I'll just fact check to see if you're right. Cause most of the time, some of y'all bitches are wrong. Like no disrespect to any of y'all, but like sometimes y'all are really wrong when y'all tell me I missed something. And with those final words of wisdom, I, Unlisted Archiver, will be signing out.